So it's been a while since I talked about dating, right? And things have been going very good in my life, but there's some things in my life I want to talk about that's happened to me in my past that kind of give you guys a lesson that I've learned from dating my current partner. But this current relationship kind of made me realize about a lot of things that I want to talk about in today's video, so let's get on to it. So growing up in high school, I had some success with dating in the dating scene a little bit in high school, but it really wasn't much of anything. A lot of these people were not very good people, unfortunately. But the times I did wanted to date someone that was nice, I got turned down. But the problem was, I would actually be friends with these people, but not tell them how I felt until it was way too late at times. And I also kind of realized too that when it comes to dating, that a lot of people tend to wait for somebody. And I had this problem too, where I kind of waited for someone in a bad way, and it ended up backfiring in the long run. What inspired me to make this video too was is one of my good buddies, right, has been going on a date with this chick, right, for a good while, and hasn't had a girlfriend in like fucking 4 years, right, and he's been hanging out with her and having a good time, going on dates, paying for all of it, and they went on like 7 dates, but nothing had a label or was official yet, but it was apparently really good and it was going very well, right. But the problem is that after the seventh date of him paying for everything, that the girl gives him the "I am not ready for a relationship" type thing. And even though he kind of, she kind of let him down easily at times and things, that he, has his hopes up still because apparently she claimed that she was still in school. She don't have time to date while still in school. But there's a lot of things I want to talk about that kind of made me realize about shit like that. It's kind of crazy. And my experiences of like being with women and stuff and dating in general or trying to have a person to like me back and stuff is that I realized is I waited way too long and I wasted so much time because at the end of the day they kind of led me on a little bit, but it's like yeah, getting your hopes up like that is actually not a good thing. And I realize is if she wanted to, she would. Like when it comes to dating and stuff, if someone really is into you and everything, they would make everything and every little thing possible for it to happen. And with my buddy, he's still getting his hopes up and shit, and he's still apparently going on other dates while he's still paying for it. But I don't know, man. It's just like I feel bad for him, and I did kind of want to tell him is like bro, do not wait for this chick. Like, if you're all going on dates, that's cool. But if she already tells you she's not ready for a serious relationship and you're still kind of waiting for her to kind of change her mind, I just feel like you're wasting your time. So, for anyone that's kind of into this type of issue with dating, I suggest that do not always wait for somebody because if they're going to give you a clear answer and it's not yes, always assume it's a no, man, because at the end of the day, I feel like it'll help you save so much time. And I remember like this previous girl I was with, right? Like we were really good friends and everything, and we are still okay friends now. Like we're not really close anymore, but it sucked because when I was talking to her and hanging out with her, I kind of this unfortunate situationship thing happened, and I didn't ask for it or plan it that way. It just kind of happened that way, and it did kind of hurt because she thought it was really sweet and everything, and then all of a sudden, like I never saw her again, and I asked what the hell happened, and then she kind of told me right then and there, but she was just scared to hurt me. But I was just like, bro. And at the end of the day, that kind of made me realize is that yeah, I ain't waiting for someone anymore. And she did tell me not to wait for her, and that kind of hurt a little bit because this person at the time felt like everything to me. But you know what? I'm kind of glad that things kind of played out the way they did because this person I'm with now is fantastic. She is a wonderful person. She's super kind and sweet, and I care about her so much. And I'm very fortunate and grateful that this has happened to me. And she ended up being my longest relationship, which is kind of ironic and crazy because not that long ago, I made a video about how dating is really hard because I was single for years when I made that video. And it was kind of crazy how shit like that turned around very shortly after I made that video. She stays at my house all the time, and she does a lot of things for me too without me even asking. It's super sweet and affectionate. I love that stuff. It's awesome. And one thing I do like too is that like I see the difference now. Like if someone is really into you and they really love you, they will definitely pursue you. And now when it's not going to give you like a oh this comes up or I'm dealing with this. It's just bro. Now it's just a bunch of excuses. I do know there's a rare occasion where some people will generally not be ready for a relationship for a couple months and then let things fall into place. But still, like no excuse like that should really fucking pursue you for pursuing someone that you really like. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like they're just not into you that way for the most part, and it sucks. It hurts. A lot of people don't like to hear the truth, but I'd rather have someone tell me no and tell me the truth than try to string me along and just get my hopes up and just wait. I do know there's a lot of men out here struggling and they're having a hard time, and I understand can, man, because this shit sucks. And some people just get lucky, unfortunately. But I will say is that it's better to be alone than someone fucking toxic. So please keep your chin up if you can. It really does blow my mind too that so many people can use other partners for their money, use them for their status, use them for like everything that benefits them, but not the partner. It's really terrible, especially the ones that are narcissistic and they drain that person's energy. Like, man, it's not worth it. What blows my mind too is that there's people who will drain their very nice partner emotionally and financially, and it's terrible. Like, I would never wish that upon someone, and I would never take any partner for granted. So with my partner, I am not taking her for granted ever. I'm gonna love her to fucking death, you know, shit. Because nothing is fucking forever in life, it feels like. So you might as well cherish it while you have it, you know? Anyways, everybody, that's all I gotta say about this video. I hope you guys can relate to this hard because I know I could relate to it hard, and I hope that no one else's time gets wasted because I don't want to see anyone else's time get fucking fucked over by these type of people. Because I don't understand those people who use them people for a free meal and shit. Like, who goes on a date for a free meal anyways? Like, that is bullshit. If I wanted to get like a free meal, just go to the fucking food pantry, man. Like, you could literally book that shit and get way better food than like at these restaurants anyways that a lot of these people be going on dates for getting cheap shit. Also, guys, I gotta say was last night it was the most fun I've ever had. So you might have heard of this channel called Yap a Lot Gaming, right? Well, he's actually my good buddy of mine, and I actually reunited him, and after a long ass time of not seeing him, we met off the temp work agency and everything, and we kind of get along very well. He's like a brother to me at this point. He's great. I do recommend checking him out, Yap a Lot Gaming. I'll probably leave a link in the description below because he's fucking fun and he's a cool dude. We went to hang out at Dave and Buster's and we all just played catch up, and it was fun, dude, because we were playing some Mario Kart at the arcade, and I gotta say, I've never really played any type of Mario Kart at an arcade before, and it was like the most fun I've ever had. Hanging out with my bro feels like, you know, a kid when it comes to like playing old school video games and reliving that nostalgia moment. Even though we weren't really growing up together as kids, it's kind of refreshing and awesome to be actually benefit and have that feeling again. He's also kind of like in a similar stage of life of mine where we have our shit together, but not like together enough to be comfortable, because I want to be financially comfortable because I am getting tired of having money, not paycheck to paycheck, but I'm still not that comfortable to spend anything either, and it fucking sucks. It's like a really awkward in-between phase. It's like lower middle class is barely, or very high poor class. We're also thinking about getting together and playing online for Call of Duty Zombies and stuff sometime because it's fucking fun. It'd be really cool because I haven't really found anyone to play Call of Duty like that online in such a long time since I was a teenager when it was in its prime. But anyways, everybody, if you guys do have any comments about dating and everything, about your experiences, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below because I want to read your experiences and what waiting for someone did for you. Sometimes it does work out for somebody, but most of the times it don't. Now, the cool thing is that he works at a union warehouse for Pepsi, and I thought that shit was dope and cool because he got on at the temp agency, and I didn't know you could get on that, especially a fucking union job. So right now, I did actually apply, and he did put in a good word for me, so let's hope and pray that I can get this one, man, because fuck, I don't need any other bullshit fucking jobs ghosting me. And even though it's a warehouse job, this would be a great fucking plan for the future financially to really rack the fuck up and pursue everything I want to do. Anyways, everybody, I hope you guys had a great Easter, by the way. I had an okay one. It was like nothing special for me. I just worked, but yeah, it was not too bad. So I'll see you all in the next video, and you all take care.